luar biasa. Sekali lagi, apakah semua kita dalam keadaan baik?
Is everyone good? Let's say yes.
Amazing.
Amazing.
By His grace. Oke, kayaknya lagi terpesona gitu kan, aku baru pertama kali ya di sini ya.
So it seems a bit wow because it's the first time.
Udah lama sebenarnya khotbah, cuma kita mau setiap minggu ada pengajaran dari pastor, dari gembala maksudnya.
I've been preaching for a long time, but I want this to be every week we have a shepherd preaching.
Jadi saya cuma buat notfal aja sebenarnya.
And I'm just to fill it up.
Oke, yuk kita sekarang baca 1 Korintus 2 ayat 2.
So now we open 1 Corinthians 2 verse 2. So now I'll read the English verse. For I determined not to know anything among you except Jesus Christ and Him crucified. I was with you in weakness, in fear, and in much trembling. And my speech and my preaching were not with persuasive words of human wisdom, but in demonstration of the Spirit and of power, that your faith should not be in the wisdom of man, but in the power of God. However, we speak wisdom among those who are mature, yet not the wisdom of this age, nor of the rulers of this age, who are coming to nothing. But we speak the wisdom of God and of history, the hidden wisdom which God ordained before the ages of our glory, which none of the rulers of this age knew, for had they known, they would not have crucified the Lord of glory. But as it is written, eye has not seen, nor ear heard, nor have entered into the heart of man, the things which God has prepared for those who love Him. Amen.
Ya. 2/3 dari perjanjian baru yang ditulis oleh Paulus itu berbicara tentang Tuhan Yesus dan pekerjaannya yang telah diselesaikan di muka bumi ini.
So 2/3 of the New Testament, 2/3 of the words written by Paul in the New Testament are all written about Jesus Christ and what He has done on earth.
Ya, semua yang ditulis Paulus itu mengenai tentang grace, tentang kasih anugerah Tuhan.
Everything that is written by Paul is all about grace.
Untuk kita, untuk orang-orang Yahudi terutama, dan untuk kita yang Gentiles.
For the Jewish as well as for the Gentiles.
Saya sebenarnya nggak ingin khotbah, tapi saya ingin remind.
I don't want to preach, but I just want to remind you.
Untuk saya sendiri juga untuk kita semuanya.
For myself and all of you here.
Untuk tiap saat, tiap waktu punya conscious sama apa yang Tuhan kerjakan buat kita.
To remind us that whatever God has done for our lives.
Tema minggu ini adalah cross conscious.
So this week's theme is cross conscious.
Apa sih artinya cross conscious tuh?
So what is the meaning of cross conscious?
Yang pertama, cross conscious adalah kalau kita sadar atau lihat kepada Yesus buat apa yang Dia lakukan buat kita.
So cross conscious, the first meaning is that when we see the cross, what does it mean to us? And if we realize it or not.
Apa sih yang dia bikin buat kita?
What did He do to us? What did He make us?
Yang pertama adalah Dia sayang banget sama kita.
The first thing is that He really loves us.
Dari awal kejatuhan manusia, dari awal kejatuhan Adam dan Hawa
From
dalam
the
dosa.
beginning of the fall of man, of Adam and Eve, to sin.
Dosa menguasai manusia di dalam daging.
Sin rules man inside the flesh.
Gambar citra dari Allah rusak karena dosa.
So the image of God is broken by this.
Hubungan Tuhan dengan manusia juga rusak.
So the relationship between man and God is also broken.
Manusia dalam daging dan spirit dikuasai oleh dosa.
So man in flesh and in spirit are all conquered by sin.
Dan dosa tidak bisa bersatu dengan, atau dosa tidak bisa mendekati kekudusan Tuhan.
And this sin
dosa nggak bisa mendekati kekudusan.
So
Tuhan.
sin cannot come to the glory of the God, can't even come close.
Tapi Tuhan itu dia menciptakan manusia.
But God created human beings.
Tuhan ingin manusia itu dekat sama dia.
So God wants man to be close to Him.
Makanya Tuhan kirim juga Tuhan buat juga law-nya, hukum Taurat, supaya manusia boleh ikut rule-nya yang bisa mendekatkan manusia kepada Tuhan.
So God creates these rules, these commandments, so that man could be closer to God.
Tapi ternyata rule juga nggak bisa mendekatkan manusia sama Tuhan.
But rules did not make this happen.
Karena dosa.
Because of sin.
Dosa harus dibayar dengan sesuatu yang sangat begini. Dosa harus dibayar dengan sesuatu yang sangat berarti.
So the price of sin has to be paid by something very valuable.
Dosa harus dibayar dengan darah.
It has to be paid by blood.
Kita baca sebentar di dalam Yohanes 3 ayat 16 sampai 17.
Can we read John 13, 14?
Saya cuma mau saya cuma mau sampaikan bahwa karena begitu Tuhan ingin mencurahkan kasih-Nya dan Tuhan ingin dekat sama manusia.
So basically we want to show that Jesus and that God really wants to come close to us, really wants us to get close to Him.
Maka Dia dari awal kejatuhan manusia mempunyai rencana yang luar biasa untuk manusia sebenarnya.
And that's why He has crafted a plan ever since the fall of man.
Tentu aja kejatuhan manusia itu tidak dalam rencana Allah.
And of course this fall of man is not in God's plan.
Tapi sejak dari kejatuhan manusia, Tuhan punya rencana supaya manusia bisa lagi menjadi miliknya.
But since then, God has crafted a way or a plan so that man can come close again to God.
Dalam Yohanes 3 ayat 16 sampai 17 dikatakan bahwa Tuhan sangat sayang sama manusia sehingga Dia menyerahkan anaknya yang tunggal untuk menjadi tebusan bagi dosa kita.
So in John 3:16 to 17 it shows that God has sent His Son to the earth so that we can come close to God.
Tuhan dalam hal ini bukan berarti bahwa Tuhan punya anak tapi Tuhan sendiri yang turun menjadi manusia dalam rupa gambar sebagai anak.
So it's not that God sent His Son, but it's actually God sending Himself in the form of man.
Dan menyerahkan dirinya sebagai tebusan untuk dosa.
And make Himself sacrifice for the atonement of sin.
Tuhan begitu sayang sama kita.
God loves us very much.
Sayangnya itu tidak bisa kita gambarkan atau kita rasakan seperti waktu kita sayang sama sesama kita.
Unfortunately, we sometimes cannot feel that kind of love like we love our partners or our.
Kasihnya atau sayangnya itu lebih daripada itu, beyond that.
This love is much more beyond that.
Sampai-sampai Dia sendiri mau turun jadi manusia supaya bisa meraih kita kembali.
So His love is so deep that He sent His self so that we can go back to Him.
Kalau kita sedang desperado sama lagi frustrasi atau lagi merasa lonely.
So if we're desperate or if we're lonely,
kita ingat
then we have to remember
bahwa kasihnya itu enggak buat kita itu terlalu besar.
that His love to us is too great.
Kalau kita lagi di sini jauh dari orang tua atau lagi patah hati,
Or if we're so far away from our parents or heartbroken,
atau hubungan kita lagi rusak sama sesama kita atau sama orang tua kita,
our relationship between our partner or our parents are not that good,
ingat bahwa Tuhan itu sayang banget sama kita.
remember that God always loves us.
Dia selalu ada buat kita.
He's always there for us.
Even orang-orang di sekitar kita meninggalkan kita,
Even sometimes people around us leave us,
atau nggak lagi sayang lagi sama kita,
or doesn't love us anymore,
tapi Tuhan tetap sayang sama kita.
but God still loves us.
Kalau kita sebagai orang tua nggak bisa meninggalkan rasa sayang kita sama anak-anak kita,
Or if we as parents cannot leave our love of our children,
atau bahkan ya mungkin aja satu saat misalnya anaknya memutuskan hubungan dengan orang tua, tapi orang itu tetap sayang.
who knows, maybe the child will break this relationship, but the parents will still love him.
Atau ada kasus juga anaknya sangat mengecewakan orang tua sehingga orang tua nggak bisa lagi sayang sama anak, itu bisa aja terjadi.
Or if the child really disappointed the parents, but the parents will still love him or her.
Nggak lagi sayang sama anaknya.
Sorry. So we'll no longer love him or her.
Tapi kasih Tuhan itu nggak bisa seperti itu.
But Jesus, God's love is not like this.
Kasih Tuhan itu tetap ada, dia nggak bisa menyangkal dirinya sendiri.
So God's love is always there. He can never deny that.
Karena firman Tuhan mengatakan Allah itu adalah kasih.
Because the word of God says that Jesus is love.
God is love.
God is love.
Dan Tuhan tidak bisa menyangkali dirinya sendiri bahwa Tuhan itu memang adalah kasih.
And he cannot deny himself that he is love.
Inti dari segala dari hukum Taurat dan inti dari Alkitab ini,
So the main point of this Bible
dan hukum Taurat
and the law
adalah kasih.
is love.
Kasih kepada Tuhan, kasih kepada sesama,
So love towards God, love towards one another.
kasih kepada Tuhan tertera dalam hukum Taurat, kasihlah Tuhan Allah dengan segenap hatimu dan seterusnya.
So this love has been inside the commandments. Love yourself as love your neighbors as you love yourselves.
Dan
Love your God.
ya, dan kasih sama manusia itu juga mengenai kasih.
And love among others is also part of love.
Intinya dari hukum Taurat, intinya dari Alkitab ini adalah kasih.
The main point of Bible and the main point of the commandments is love.
Dijabarkan di dalam kamu harus berbuat gini.
And it's divided and separated into like you have to do this.
Tapi karena dosa ini udah di dalam daging kita,
Because this sin is already in our flesh.
maka kita nggak bisa kita terus terang sebagai manusia nggak bisa melakukan seluruh hukum Taurat.
So we as human beings cannot fulfill all the commandments.
Kita nggak bisa memenuhi semua hukum yang ada.
We cannot fulfill all the commandments there are in the Bible.
Karena memang nggak ada kasih di dalamnya.
Because there's no love at all in this sin.
Memang hukum Taurat dibuat atas dasar kasih.
Of course, the commandments are built based on love.
Tapi manusia yang udah dikuasai oleh dosa nggak bisa memberikan kasih itu.
But this man who has been conquered by sin cannot give out this love.
Tapi yang bisa mempunyai kasih yang luar biasa itu adalah Tuhan.
The only one who can give out this powerful love is Jesus.
Oleh karena itu Tuhan ingin kita juga mempunyai kasih yang sama.
So therefore, God wants us to have the same kind of love as He does.
Dan itu hanya bisa di dalam Tuhan.
And that is only possible through God.
Manusia nggak bisa mengasihi Tuhan dan nggak bisa mengasihi sesama kalau nggak mempunyai kasih dalam dirinya.
So man cannot love God or cannot love one another without any love in their own heart.
Tuhan itu sayang banget sama kita.
So God loves us very much.
Dia ingin kita mempunyai hubungan kasih sayang sama Dia.
He wants us to have a very tight relationship with Him.
Dan itu hanya bisa melalui pengenapan kasih dalam Tuhan Yesus.
And that can only be done through
Jesus.
God's love, through Jesus.
Cross conscious itu yang pertama adalah kita melihat bahwa Tuhan itu sangat sayang sama kita.
So in cross consciousness we see that God really loves us.
Sadar akan salib Kristus itu kita melihat bahwa salib itu merupakan lambang kasih Tuhan kepada kita.
So when we see the cross is a symbol of love from God.
Yang kedua,
Number 2,
sadar akan sadar akan salib Kristus atau cross conscious itu adalah kita sadar waktu kita melihat bahwa semua punishment, semua murka Allah itu telah ditimpakan kepada Tuhan Yesus.
so the second one is cross consciousness, as we realize that we have given all our problems, all our
Punishment, murka Allah.
punishments, our heart problems all to the cross, all to God.
Sehingga kita bisa bebas dari sebenarnya punishment yang kita harus hadapi, harus kita terima.
So because we all have given it to Him, so we have been released all of these punishments.
Tadi yang pertama udah saya cerita bahwa karena dosa memutuskan hubungan kita dengan Allah.
I've said before that that sin breaks the relationship between God and man.
Kita nggak bisa mencapai Allah.
We cannot reach God.
Semua yang ada di dunia ini dibikin untuk mencapai Allah, tapi nggak bisa.
So everything in this world is to be close to God, but it's not possible.
Even mereka itu buat segala cara, maksudnya hukum-hukum, tapi tetap nggak bisa.
So even though they made all the rules, it's still not possible.
Saya ingin sedikit bacakan di
I'll read a bit from
bentar ya.
one moment.
Tentang kakinya hilang.
Romans 1.
Ya, benar. Roma 1 ayat
Romans 1 verse
20 sampai 23.
20 to 23. So let's read this. For since the creation of the world, His indivisible attributes are clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made, even His eternal power and Godhead, so that they are without excuse. Because, although they knew God, they did not glorify Him as God, nor were thankful, but became futile in their thoughts, and their foolish hearts were darkened. Professing to be wise, they became fools, and changed the glory of the incorruptible God into an image made like corruptible man, and birds and four-footed animals and creeping things.
Jadi manusia itu mereka itu melakukan segala cara untuk mempunyai Tuhan, tapi dalam pikiran mereka.
So actually, we have the capacity to become close to God, but in their minds,
Dalam mereka buat patung, mereka buat apapun itu sebagai Allah mereka.
like they make statues or they make whatever to make it symbolize as their God.
Karena pada dasarnya mereka juga karena gambar dan ciptaan Allah tapi yang telah rusak,
Because the image of God is broken,
mereka tetap butuh sesuatu dan mereka butuh sesuatu yang bisa disembah.
they need something that could be worshipped, they need something to look up to.
Dan tapi tetap saja mereka nggak bisa menemukan Tuhan.
Still, they cannot find God.
Karena yang mereka temukan adalah bukan Tuhan yang sesungguhnya.
What they found is not the real God.
Mereka nggak bisa mendapatkan kasih Tuhan itu yang hubungan dengan Tuhan, karena mereka nggak ketemu Tuhan yang sesungguhnya.
So they cannot achieve this love of God, they cannot get the love of God because they cannot find the real God.
Tadi udah saya katakan bahwa manusia jatuh ke dalam dosa dan dikuasai oleh dosa.
So she has said that the man has fallen to sin and has been conquered by sin.
Dalam Roma 6 ayat 23 dikatakan bahwa upah dosa adalah maut.
In Romans 6 verse 23 it says that the wages of sin is death.
Kita nggak bisa mencapai kesempurnaan, kita nggak bisa mencapai melakukan semua hukum Taurat karena kita tetap dikuasai oleh dosa.
We cannot achieve perfection and we cannot fulfill all the commandments because we are still under sin.
Dan memang dosa itu punya konsekuen bahwa dosa itu harus dihukum.
And sin has the consequence that sin has to be ruled.
Karena dosa nggak bisa mempunyai dosa nggak bisa mempunyai dosa itu nggak membawa kita kepada Tuhan. Maksudnya dosa memang harus dihukum dan murka Allah itu harus diturunkan.
So sin has to be punished and that God's presence has to be going down.
Waktu kita melihat atau kita sadar bahwa Tuhan yang telah jadi manusia dan mati di atas kayu salib untuk dosa-dosa kita.
When we see that God as a form of man has come down to earth and died on the cross for us,
murka Allah itu diturunkan kepada Tuhan Yesus.
so the holy presence of God has gone down to Jesus
Untuk dosa-dosa manusia,
for the sin of man,
sehingga kita bisa bebas dari hukuman dosa.
so that we are free from the punishments of sin.
Seharusnya kita sebagai manusia kita yang menerima hukuman itu,
So actually as men we are supposed to take this punishment
masuk neraka.
and go to hell.
Kita nggak, sebagai manusia nggak bisa lari daripada itu.
And we as humans cannot run away from that.
Dan oleh karena kasih Tuhan, maka dosa-dosa itu yang harusnya kita punishment yang kita bisa yang harusnya kita terima itu sekarang ditumpahkan semua kepada Tuhan Yesus.
And because of God's love, whatever punishment that we are supposed to get is all being given to Jesus.
Sehingga kita sekarang di dalam Tuhan Yesus, kita yang percaya kepada Tuhan Yesus, kita tidak lagi menerima punishment dari Tuhan Yesus, dari Allah.
And we believe this so much and we believe God and that we do not receive this punishment anymore.
Kadang-kadang kalau kita dalam keseharian harian kita melakukan tanpa sadar, orang bilang tanpa sadar nggak sengaja atau melakukan dosa.
So in our daily activities and we don't realize it's a habit and we just do sin.
Ya, karena kita terintimidasi bahwa kita harus terima hukuman dari Tuhan untuk itu.
So we're always intimidated whenever we do sin that we'll have a punishment from God.
Kita sekarang yang sudah di dalam Tuhan Yesus,
And that we are now in Jesus Christ,
harusnya kita sadar bahwa waktu kita udah terima Tuhan Yesus, kita diampuni.
so we should realize that once we receive Jesus Christ, once we believe in Jesus Christ, that we have been forgiven
Di dalam Tuhan Yesus,
in the name of Jesus.
segala punishment itu nggak jatuh lagi ke dalam kita, buat kita.
And all these punishments will not befall us anymore.
Bukan tapi berarti bahwa kita bisa tetap buat dosa lagi.
It does not mean we can do sin again,
Tapi satu kali cukup
but once is enough.
dan tidak berbuat dosa lagi.
And then don't do it again.
Karena semua hukuman itu telah ditanggung Tuhan Yesus buat kita.
Because God has done all the punishment for us. Jesus has done punishment for us.
Kita nggak mengalami punishment lagi dari Tuhan.
So we do not get any more punishments from God.
Itu cross conscious yang kedua.
That's the second process.
Yang ketiga adalah
And the third is,
sebelum kita masuk yang ketiga, saya ingin kita baca di Yesaya 53.
so before we go into the third one, we can read
agak panjang, tapi kita bisa mengerti bahwa apa yang Tuhan alami itu waktu di atas kayu salib,
You can see that whatever Jesus has experienced on the cross,
Itu yang seharusnya kita alami.
It's what we have to experience actually.
Tapi karena Dia kita boleh bebas dari semua itu.
So because of Him, we are free of all this.
Yesaya 53
Isaiah 52.
mulai dari ayat 1.
From
Ya, kita bisa baca.
So I'll read it. Who has believed our report, and to whom has the arm of the Lord have been revealed? For he shall grow up before him as a tender plant, and as a root out of dry ground. He has no form or comeliness, and when we see him, there is no beauty that we should desire him. He is despised and rejected by men, a man of sorrows and acquainted with grief. And we hid, as it were, our faces from him. He was despised, and we did not esteem him. Surely he has borne our griefs and carried our sorrows. Yet we esteem him stricken, smitten by God, and afflicted. But he was wounded for our transgressions. He was bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement for our peace was upon him. And by his stripes we are healed. All we like sheep have gone astray. We have turned everyone to his own way. And the Lord has laid on him the iniquity of us all. He was oppressed and he was afflicted. Yet he opened not his mouth. He was led as a lamb to the slaughter, and as a sheep before his shearers is silent. So he opened not his mouth. He was taken from prison and from judgment. And who will declare his generation? For he was cut off from the land of the living. For the transgression of my people he was stricken. And they made his grave with the wicked, but with the rich at his death, because he had done no violence, nor was any deceit in his mouth. Yet it pleased the Lord to bruise him. He has put him to grief. When you make his soul an offering for sin, he shall see his deed. He shall see his seed. He shall prolong his days, and the pleasure of the Lord shall prosper in his hand.
Sampai situ. Dia menanggung semua sebenarnya yang kita harus tanggung.
So he has taken everything that we should actually take.
Semua murka Allah seperti yang yang kadang film dari Crucified dari Yesus ditampilkan di video.
And the movie of the Passion of Christ, for example.
Itu yang seharusnya kita tanggung.
That is what we have to carry.
Tapi punishment itu, murka Allah itu telah ditanggung Tuhan Yesus.
But the punishment has already all been taken by Jesus.
Yang ketiga,
And the third,
cross conscious itu harusnya kita selalu melihat dan sadar bahwa
so cross conscious that we have to see and we have to realize that
bahwa kita karena di punishment atau murka Allah itu udah diambil sama Tuhan Yesus.
That all the punishments from God has been already taken from Jesus Christ.
Dan sekarang kita punya kemenangan
And we
atas
have
dosa.
victory over sin.
Dosa enggak lagi menguasai kita.
So sin has no longer control over us.
Segala sesuatu yang bad itu enggak lagi menguasai kita.
So whatever that's bad is no longer conquering us.
Segala kutuk dosa enggak lagi menguasai kita.
All the curses of sin is not with us anymore.
Segala sakit penyakit enggak lagi menguasai kita.
All these illnesses are not with us anymore.
Kita percaya dalam bilur-bilur Tuhan Yesus bahwa kita sudah disembuhkan.
And we believe that by his stripes we are healed.
Dalam 1 Korintus 15
In 1 Corinthians 15,
ayat 56 sampai 57,
verse 56 to 57,
di situ dikatakan bahwa
and therefore it says,
coba
okay, let's read together. The sting of death is sin, and the strength of sin is the law. But thanks be to God who gives us the victory through our Lord Jesus Christ.
Amen.
Amen.
Jadi sekarang kita punya kemenangan atas dosa
And now we have victory over sin
di dalam Tuhan Yesus Kristus.
in Lord Jesus Christ.
Kemenangan jadi kita sekarang dalam Tuhan Yesus berangkat dari kemenangan.
So we with Jesus Christ launch ourselves in victory.
Seperti dalam khotbah sebelumnya,
Just like the previous sermon,
selalu diingatkan buat kita
we're always reminded that
bahwa kita nggak lagi berusaha mencapai kemenangan lagi.
we don't want to fight for our victory,
Tapi sekarang dalam Tuhan Yesus kita itu berangkat dari kemenangan.
Where we want to launch ourselves from this victory.
Sehingga dalam Tuhan Yesus,
And in Jesus Christ,
kehidupan kita
our life
akan mengalami kemenangan demi kemenangan.
and our lives will experience victory after victory.
Ya tentu aja kita waktu kita tinggal dalam dunia ini tetap aja ada problem.
But of course, in our lives here on earth, we have problems.
Seperti baru-baru ini di Aceh,
Just like recently in Aceh,
di Singkil,
in Singkil, city called Singkil,
ya kota Singkil, banyak gereja-gereja Tuhan ditutup,
Ya.
dibongkar paksa.
there are many churches that are destroyed,
Bahkan ada yang menjadi korban jiwa.
and there are even some lives lost.
Kita masih hidup dalam dunia ini
We still live on this earth.
akibat dosa.
Because of sin,
Dunia ini jadi rusak.
the world has been broken.
Maka sering banyak terjadi sesuatu yang buruk.
That's why there are a lot of bad stuff happening.
Even dalam hidup kita di sini, selama masih di muka bumi ini.
Even in our individual lives on this earth.
Tapi yang pasti adalah akibat dosa itu, maksudnya sesuatu yang buruk itu tidak lagi bisa menguasai kita, membuat kita terpuruk maksudnya.
But what's for sure is that these bad stuff cannot affect us anymore, so it does not bring us down.
Ya, karena kita dalam Kristus
Because we are in Jesus Christ,
dan kita percaya bahwa
and we believe that
kita punya kemenangan dalam Tuhan
we have
Yesus.
victory over
Amen.
Jesus Christ.
Waktu kita mungkin enggak waktu kita ngalamin kegagalan,
When we face our failures,
kita tahu bahwa
we know that
itu bukan akhir segala-galanya.
that is not the end of everything.
Waktu kita mengalami kesulitan, ada problem dalam hidup kita,
When we face some problems in our lives,
itu karena akibat ya dunia ini memang udah rusak.
it's because the world is broken.
Kita tahu bahwa itu bukan akhir segala-galanya.
That's not the end of everything. We know that it's not the end of everything.
Karena kita punya kemenangan dalam Tuhan Yesus.
Because we still have the victory from Jesus Christ.
Dan itu yang membuat kita tiap hari sadar bahwa
And this makes us remember every day that
kita akan mengalami jawaban-jawaban,
that we will experience these answers,
kita akan mengalami kemenangan-kemenangan,
and we'll experience victories over victories,
karena segala sesuatu yang telah ditanggung Tuhan Yesus di atas kayu salib,
because everything has been taken by Jesus
dan
Christ.
karena Tuhan Yesus sayang banget sama kita.
And because Jesus loves us,
Dia tidak pernah meninggalkan kita,
He will never
dan Dia
leave
telah
us.
menanggung segala sesuatu yang buat kita.
He has taken everything, all the problems away from us.
Ada satu gambaran dari waktu bangsa Israel ada di padang gurun.
There's one picture when the Israelites were on the desert.
Ya, di dalam Bilangan 21,
From Deuteronomy 21.
Numbers
Numbers 21.
21 ayat 6 sampai 9.
Until
Nggak usah dibaca, saya cerita aja.
we just story.
Di situ orang Israel waktu telah dibawa Tuhan keluar dari Mesir,
So once the Israelites have been taken out from Egypt,
mereka itu kerjanya bersungut-sungut aja.
so what they do is just complain.
Mereka nggak puas dengan apa yang ada, yang Tuhan kasih.
They're not satisfied with what God has given them.
Even mereka tuh udah dibawa keluar dari perbudakan,
Even if it's already brought out of slavery,
selalu mengeluh.
always complaining.
Dan satu saat mereka berkata sesuatu yang sangat menyakiti hati Tuhan,
And one day they said something that really hurts God's feelings.
sehingga saat itu, tapi sekarang udah dalam perjanjian baru ya nggak terjadi, tapi waktu perjanjian lama, sehingga Tuhan membiarkan ular-ular memagut mereka, membuat mereka mati.
So, but now it's already the New Testament. It's not the Old Testament anymore. So this won't happen again. But at that time, God has summoned snakes to kill them.
Dan waktu mereka mulai diserang oleh ular-ular itu,
And once they have been attacked by these snakes,
mereka berteriak minta tolong sama Tuhan.
then they shout for help from God.
Mereka bilang ampun Tuhan.
They say, "Mercy, Lord, mercy."
Dan karena Tuhan adalah kasih,
and since God is love,
waktu mereka berseru Tuhan jawab mereka.
when they called for God, God answered.
Dan Tuhan menyuruh Musa
And God asked Moses
membuat ular tembaga,
to create an iron
bronze, ya bronze,
a bronze snake
ya,
statue
dan menaruhnya di atas tiang.
and put it on top of a pole.
Dan dikatakan bahwa
And it said that
barang siapa yang melihat kepada ular itu, maka dia nggak akan mati walaupun sudah digigit ular.
whoever sees the snake, even though he's been bitten by the snake, will not die.
Dan itu kalau direlevansikan dengan perjanjian baru,
So if this wants to be compared to the New Testament,
seperti ular itu menggambarkan bahwa melalui salib Kristus itu si ular tua itu semua punishment itu telah dikalahkan.
so this
Ular telah dikalahkan.
so this is similar to the New Testament where the cross signifies the bronze snake, and whenever people look up to this cross, then all the problems or all these snakes will be gone. All the problems from the snakes will be gone.
Dan barang siapa yang melihat kegagalan itu telah sudah dikalahkan,
And whoever sees their failures as being destroyed,
maka dia akan hidup.
that he will live.
Sama seperti waktu kita memandang salib Kristus
It's the same as when we see the cross
dan ingat bahwa apa yang Tuhan Yesus sudah lakukan buat kita di atas kayu salib,
and remind us of what God has done for us.
dan mengingatkan kita juga bahwa itu telah dikalahkan Tuhan Yesus, semua yang telah dikalahkan Tuhan Yesus.
It's reminded that everything has been destroyed by God.
Itu membuat kita jadi hidup.
It
Itu
makes
membuat
us
kita
alive.
hidup,
And what makes us living right now.
nggak mati lagi.
No longer dead.
Di dalam 1 Petrus 2 ayat 24,
And in 1 Peter 2 verse 24,
1 Petrus 2 ayat 24, dalam Yohanes 3 ayat 14, saudara.
and in John 3 verse 15,
Yohanes 3 14.
and John 3 verse 14,
Ya.
and let's read. And as Moses lifted up the serpent in the wilderness, even so must the Son of Man be lifted up. 15. That whoever believes in him should not perish but have eternal life.
Sekarang buat kita adalah semua sudah diselesaikan Tuhan Yesus di atas kayu salib.
And now for us, everything is finished when God has gone up to the
Waktu
cross.
Tuhan Yesus bilang it is finished di atas kayu salib, dan memang itu benar-benar udah selesai.
So when Jesus said, it is finished, it really meant it's finished.
Tugas kita sekarang adalah selalu ingat apa yang Tuhan sudah lakukan buat kita.
So our job now is just to remember what God has done for us.
Sehingga kita dalam hidup kita akan mempunyai kemenangan demi kemenangan.
So that we in our lives will have victory.
Kita bisa enjoy hidup kita,
We can enjoy our lives.
karena kita sekarang punya kebebasan di dalam Tuhan Yesus.
Because right now we have freedom in Jesus Christ.
Kita udah dibenarkan,
We have been righteousness.
kita udah diampuni,
We have been forgiven.
kita punya kita diangkat jadi anak Allah,
And we are also the Son of God.
sehingga kita dalam doa kita bisa menyebut Bapa kepada Allah.
And that's why we can call him Father.
Melalui Tuhan Yesus semuanya udah dipulihkan.
So with Jesus Christ, everything has been healed.
Tadi yang pertama saya kasih tahu bahwa dosa harus dibayar dengan darah.
In the first point I said that sin has to be paid by blood.
Harus ada yang dikorbankan.
Something has to be sacrificed.
Dan Tuhan Yesus adalah korbannya.
And Jesus Christ was the
Melalui
sacrifice.
darah Tuhan Yesus semuanya dihapus. Dosa-dosa kita
All the
dihapus.
sins are erased.
Tugas kita adalah ingat bahwa setiap saat, setiap waktu kita ingat bahwa Tuhan udah lakukan semua itu buat kita.
So our job is just to remember that Jesus, that God has done all this just for us.
Dosa membawa kita kepada kematian.
So sin brings us to death.
Dosa membawa kita kepada kehancuran.
Sin brings us destruction.
Di setiap area kehidupan kita, iblis ingin kita hancur.
In every aspect of our life, the devil wants it to be destroyed.
Iblis ingin merusak pekerjaan Allah mulai dari awal penciptaan manusia.
The devil wants to disrupt God's work ever since man was created.
Sampai sekarang,
Until now.
gambar citra Allah dalam diri manusia dirusak habis-habisan.
The image of God is still destroyed.
Di dalam, barusan saya baca di dalam Alkitab ini bahwa sampai mereka memang sudah diprediksi dalam Alkitab
It's
ini
predicted in the Bible that
bahwa citra diri manusia bahkan memang dirusak oleh iblis. Citra gambar diri Allah dalam manusia dirusak iblis.
so the image of God through man is already destroyed by
Sehingga mereka ini manusia dibuat seperti kayak binatang.
that the people are treated as animals.
Dan dibilang di Alkitab juga mengganti pertumbuhan mereka dengan cara yang tidak wajar.
So it has changed their methods to be
Itu udah terjadi
very different.
di dunia ini.
And this has already happened in our lives.
Contohnya juga seperti ada laki-laki dengan laki-laki atau perempuan dengan perempuan atau dengan binatang.
Example is men with men or women with women or animals with men or women.
Atau seperti contohnya kalau kita misalnya kayak waktu kita di Indonesia kita lihat kuda lumping,
Indonesia we see
ada seremoni dari satu adat, satu culture,
so it's a certain the kuda lumping is a culture.
dan di situ orang dibuat menjadi kesurupan,
So it's where people get possessed.
ya, dan dia bisa makan rumput, makan kaca,
So he basically becomes like a horse and eats grass and
makan
plants,
seperti binatang.
or even eat other animals, not like a horse.
Begitu yang iblis mau.
And that's what the devil wants.
Tapi Tuhan sayang sama manusia.
But God loves us, loves man.
Dia mau kita punya citra diri gambar seperti Dia kembali.
So he wants the image of us to have the same image as God.
Melalui Tuhan Yesus di atas kayu salib,
And through Jesus Christ on the cross,
Dia men-change rupa citra diri gambar manusia yang telah rusak itu menjadi yang seharusnya.
so he has changed this destroyed image of man to be an image of God.
Image of God yang punya hubungan intim dengan penciptanya.
So the image of God with a very close relationship with God.
Itu tugas kita yang
That's
Tuhan mau.
the job that Jesus wants.
Bahwa kita selalu ingat bahwa Tuhan itu sayang banget sama kita.
So it's reminding us that God always loves us.
Dan Tuhan mau kita hidup di dalam Dia dengan penuh kemenangan.
And Jesus wants to live with Him in victory.
Enjoy life
Enjoy life
di dalam Dia.
in His.
Dan Dia juga mau membebaskan kita dari semua keterikatan kita
He wants to free us out of every bond
yang sangat mengikat kita, kadang-kadang membuat sampai kita jadi nggak bisa melangkah kemana-mana.
So every bond that is tying us down that we cannot go anywhere.
Tuhan mau membebaskan itu
So God wants to release us from that
sehingga kita bisa menjadi pemenang,
so that we can be winners.
bisa mengatasi semuanya itu.
And we can face everything.
Karena Tuhan Yesus ada dalam kita.
Because Jesus is in us.
Waktu kita percaya sama Tuhan,
When we believe in God,
Tuhan jadilah juru selamatku,
God has become a Savior.
dan kita ingat akan karya salibnya,
And we remember what is done on the cross.
dan itu membebaskan kita
And that frees us
sampai kita bertemu kembali sama Dia
until we meet again later.
dan bersama-sama Dia
And together with Him
dalam kerajaannya.
in His holy kingdom.
Amin. Kita mau berdiri sama-sama, kita mau menyanyikan lagu yang terakhir, Let the Cross, musik dan semua apa yang